Welcome. This is the Loving Me station. I'm your host, Mother AY. And today we will be presenting Sipping Tea with Mother AY. Want to say a shout out to our kings and our queens out there. Want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. We want to say we love you all and thank you for supporting this channel. We're still supporting the mask because of health issues at this time. And also we need to learn how to shut our mouths. Sometimes we talk too much and we need to put a cap on it. All right? So, as we said in our last Loving Me station, Sipping Tea with Mother AY, we said we're going to do love. This country and all over the world needs love. So tonight we're going to just talk a little bit about love, and then I got our tea brewing here tonight, okay? We're going to look at the word love. Love means to adore, to care for, treasure, cherish, prize. Now I'm going to go back a little bit. All right, I want to say thank you for showing me your love through your support and your shares and your likes, and especially your comments. Thank you. So love, when you mean you adore somebody, you care for them, and they become a treasure to you, and you to them. The word cherish means to cling to ideally. They are part of your ideas and your feelings. When I got to the other word, other than cherish, I got to the word prize. See, a lot of times when you're in someone's life, the reason why I think a lot of people disrespect each other is simply because they don't realize they are the one. So that's what the prize is. At the end of the day, you say, da 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 da, you're the one. So when John Doe chose you, he was saying, you are the one. So, and men, when you chose them and they said yes, they were saying to you, you are the one. So, after you choose the one, then you start cherishing them. Yeah, clingy ideas. Now, I don't need to go into those type of clingy ideas, spending time with each other, sharing with each other, especially when it comes to your feelings concerning that individual. Now, we can't talk about love without talking about the opposite, which we're not going to do a whole lot on the opposite. So I'm going to go through them real quickly. The opposite of love, for some of you all that don't know exactly where your relationship is going at this time, let's see where you are. Are you on the love side or are you on the opposite side? The opposite of love is hate. The opposite of love is dislike. How about the opposite of love is disgusted, full of animosity against the person? How about the opposite of love is bitterness, despise? Do you ever despise someone? If you despise them, that means you don't love them. Also, the word opposite of love is resent. When you start resenting people, the sound of their name, the pull-up of their car pulling in the yard, you're like, oh my God, okay? So that's when you're at the point of resenting the person. How about when the person is saying something to you and you ignore them? They're trying to talk to you, but you ignore them. That is the opposite of love, which is ignore and despise. And if you don't get back into the love lane of situations in a relationship, what you're going to have is what you call bad blood between the two. So that then you're going to start fighting, arguing, and then hating each other. After you start hating each other, you become what? Enemies. And you don't ever want love to get to that point. When you love someone, this is the thing you do. You enjoy them. You desire them. You appreciate them. You delight in just being around them. You like their ways. You like their temperament. You can get mad. You can get sad. You can get upset. But love continues to grow when you choose not to hate. You like spending time with them. You have a soft spot. You ever heard somebody say, I don't know what it is about him. I don't know what it is about her. I just have a soft spot for them in my heart. And also, I've heard men say, man, I don't know what it is about that chick, but one thing I know, she makes me weak. So you, in loving people that you get close to, you start developing this weakness. And even though you got people that actually try to lie to themselves, but they know that they love this individual. And some men, I don't know, for some reason, some ladies, they hide it. They don't want you to know it. That's something we got to learn about, that type of love. Okay. Now, when you have a liking for a person, so you got to like them. And when you're liking a person, you cover the taste, devotion to, inclination for, zest for, see, and fondness. I'm not going to go over all of these, but I'm going to say this. When you got a taste for a person, you consider what? Their dress, their smile, their voice, their intelligence, and their company. The people they hang around. You make a decision before you get too involved with your love. Do you like the company that the people hang around? Also, zest for. Do they wake you up when they come around? You know, you just feel all googly and, energetic inside. That's called you got a zest for the person. Your lack is to the point that you feel so zesty about them. And also, a picker-upper. Do they make you feel like, wow, oh, she's here now, or he's here now, I'm good, okay? And when you're fond of somebody, they make you happy. They make you feel different than anyone else makes you feel. Now, let's go on. This is a person that is, when it comes to love, a person that is dear to you, okay? All right, keep your mask on. Stay what? Safe, and love yourself by keeping your mask on. They're dear to you. They are someone that is sweet to you. They appear to you to be an angel. You've heard people say, man, I don't know, she's just an angel to me. I remember going out one time with my friend, and I don't intake certain, alcoholic beverages. I do a little wine. And so that night we went out. My friend said, she said, girl, I want you to meet these guys. So I said, okay. And that night, the guy told me, he said, I laughed so much. He said, I ain't had no drink. I ain't had a smoke tonight. I ain't had nothing. He said the girl's name. He said, if I hadn't known no difference, I would have thought she was an angel. So see, when you get to like people and you start letting them speak into your life, you take their advice in, you begin to love them. Different levels of type of love. And so, but that guy and his brother that night, we sat in the parking lot, and that's all we did all night long was talk. And he was amazed that when you got your own energy or your enlightenment or enjoyment or joy inside, you're able to lift other people, and that's called positive energy and soothing energy. Um, when you're in love, sometimes you refer to the individual as, man, that's my lover. Um, you call them honey, my true love. Excuse me, I'm excited tonight. And then sometimes you call them babe. Notice I didn't say we call them a B. You don't want a man, ladies, that got to call you out your name just because you're a female. And sometimes they'll curse you out, ladies. Get prepared, and you need to know your value. If they call you that, and you know that that B word didn't mean beautiful, then you need to let them know that is not okay. I think about back in the day, um, there was a person that loved to go into the toiletry area and mess around with the toilet tissue. And for some reason, men will cuss you out, call you all kind of names, ladies, because they don't have respect for women, first of all. And number two, because you won't give them none. Well, my thing is, if you ain't bought none, you shouldn't be trying to squeeze on none. So what came to my mind when I thought about that was back in the day, this man had a thing for toilet tissue, and some of you all would know his name as Mr. Whipper. And Mr. Whipper, they would say, oh, Mr. Whipper, please don't what? Squeeze the Charmin. So, ladies, sometimes you have to tell these Mr. Whippers, please don't squeeze the Charmin. If you don't want to buy, you can't touch it. So anyway, that's a part of us loving ourselves, ladies. I know, and it's the man's job to ask, but you don't always have to give in to what they want. They love their self, but it's your job to love yourself. Okay, now we're going to get to the tea. Don't worry, I still have it here. But the benefits of love, I want to talk about benefits of love because when you're in a relationship, friendship, fellowship, marriage, courtship, what comes with this relationship as a benefit? Number one, I would say understanding. When you're in a relationship with each other and you have an understanding, you can deal with people's shortcomings, okay? They don't have to be perfect to be loving. But if you're willing to compromise and work with each other, then that's what you call understanding. Another benefit is you get the heart of theirs. They give their heart to you. Not just their mind and emotions. I was getting ready to say in their lives. But they give you your heart. So they don't give you deceitfulness. Love benefit, you get warmness. They're warm toward you. Okay? They show you their kindness. So you got understanding, heart, warmth, and kindness. Now, another benefit is you have and show compassion toward the person that you love. You have compassion toward them. They are there to help you in your sorrow. Kindness, you know, that's a benefit. Kindness is shown if they are not always kind to you. But that's how love is. You just can't deny them of their kindness because they don't treat you kind. Sometimes you have to be kind in order for the other individual to understand what kindness is. Kindness, like I said, is shown, and I can remember when I first got married, and my husband, he was older than I am, and so he would always go in and get him something. You know, he was a bachelor, and so he would not bring me anything. So I got got a little peed off one day. And I was like, dog, this is how you do me? And we just got married? But he had never been taught what kindness was. So I said, well, what am I going to do? How am I going to stay in this type of relationship? Yeah, and I got married and then moved from the South and up in the North and no family members. And so it came to my mind, the Creator is always creative. When you go buy him something, you buy him something. And eventually, he learned how to appreciate and to love me and to share kindness. So sometimes you don't always give up on a good product. When you know it's good, you might just have to work with it. Okay? So instead of being harsh to people, you are to show tenderness, softness. You don't hurt their feelings because they hurt your feelings. And I know you all are saying, great, where's she going with the love today? Love is deep. But if you get the right person, love can also be complete. Okay? Now, we're going to move a little closer to the lovey-dovey stuff. The passion. When you're in a relationship, you have the lovey-dovey. The passion. You share hot passion with each other, between each other. You show affection and utterance. You know how to talk to your man or to your woman, your wife, preferably. Also, you have a strong attachment for each other. You share intimacy, infatuation about each other. You share sweet talk with each other. They used to call it sweet nothings, okay? Sweet nothings. Just, you just want to be sweet and mushy. This is the person you share your feelings with because of the attachment. So, other words, all I'm saying, you have learned how to be sympathetic to the person you're in love with. So, that's pretty much what love is. And I'm going to use these sips of tea. Hope they don't burn your tongue. But we're going to share it. Tip and sip number 1. And it reads, love is like the wind. You can't see it, but you can feel it. Nicholas Sparks. Go, Nick. Go, Nick. Go, Nick. All right, let me leave that alone. The next one. Sip number 2. Every heart sings a song, incomplete until another heart whispers it back. Those who wish to sing always find a song. At the touch of a lover, everyone becomes a poet. I think I'll read that again, okay? Let's sip again. Every heart sings a song, incomplete, until another heart whispers it back. That means you're listening. Those who wish to sing always find a song. At the touch of a lover, everyone becomes a poet. This is by Pluto. I'm not sure if you know about Pluto, but that's what Pluto had to say. Now, moving right along. Sip number 3. Here we go. Sip, sip, sip. When someone loves you, the way they talk about you is different. You feel safer and comfortable. Jess C. Scott. All right, Jesse. So when somebody really loves you, the way they talk about you is different. they get all googly-eyed and, be acting all silly. That's the way love make you feel sometimes. Okay, so those are our three fresh ones. We're going to go back and pull up the one from last month. Love what? All. Everybody. You love everybody. Trust what? A few. Then it says, do wrong to none. To none, okay? And this was by William Shakespeare. So William was basically telling us that we need to love everybody. William Shakespeare. Only trust a few people, but don't hurt nobody. Don't do nobody wrong, because what you do will come back to you. I am so glad that you tuned into the Loving Me station and sipping tea with Mother AY. Hope you've enjoyed this. Hope it gave you a different aspect about love and how love is about giving and sharing and getting to know each other, compromising, and the benefits. Get ready for the benefits. I love you. Have a beautiful week. Keep smiling. See you next week. God bless you.